Let's move right on. It's something that's baffled scientists for generations. How do you grow hair on a head like a billiard ball? Don't feel guilty, Archie. I'm not saying anything at all. From secret gypsy remedies to creams to balms and lotions, all guaranteed to turn a thinning thatch into a heady harvest of healthy hair. Well, our next guest claims he has found the answer, which is why I've got this glove on. In his early 20s, this gentleman has said that he was losing a lot of it. He was losing all his. Now, at a sprightly, am I allowed to say this? At a sprightly, can I tell?
Oh, yes, no worries.
87 he is now. This gentleman still has a sensational crop. Would you please welcome Laurie Sheales? Laurie, thank you for this. Now, listen, did you have any idea that all this time you've been sitting on a fortune? I mean, the world would love to know how to grow hair on men's heads.
Well, I dare say they would.
But people wouldn't listen to you?
No.
So tell us the story. Were you genuinely, I mean, you've got a thick thatch of hair now. I mean, when were you losing it? How old?
Oh, I suppose about 22.
Were you married at the time?
Yes.
So you're blaming your wife for this loss of hair? Or?
No. Only the worry part, that's suppose.
All right.
The cause of it.
But you thought you were losing it, it was starting to go.
That's right, it was going.
It was going, no question about it. It wasn't simply
No.
just... All right, so how did the remedy, where did you decide on this remedy?
Well, I realised it made grass grow, vegetables grow, weeds grow. Why not hair?
Now, you just said, you see I've got this glove on, don't you? Now, there's one there for you too, Laurie. Now, so you said that it made grass grow and weeds grow and vegetables. What is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
Yeah.
Cow manure.
Cow manure, that's what I was searching for. Cow manure, you mean something sort of like this?
That's it, only moderated.
So this is the magic, and this is very good Melbourne cow manure, is it?
Well, it is. It's definitely grass. Pure grass.
Pure grass.
Yeah.
Yep.
No loose end in that.
Okay, so let's get the ingredients right. So we take pure grass-fed cow manure.
That's right.
No lucerne.
No loose
You want
end.
purely the vitamins, and you simply take it like this.
Yes.
And then what do you do?
Well, you just put it into a pot, such as you got there.
Do you crunch it up?
Yes. Put your gloves
No, you're
on.
not going to do it, are you? Okay, so we put it in here, do we?
Yeah.
How much of this do we actually put in there, Laurie?
That's enough.
Is that enough?
That's enough.
For someone like Archie?
I could take another couple.
Another
from the
couple
back.
more? Oh, no.
No, a couple from the back.
Oh, you're going to take... Okay, right, so we put in there, right, so how long do we leave it in there?
You leave it there till it dissolves.
All right, and then you pour it out and strain it, right?
Strain it.
And how many times a day would we put this on?
Oh, well, roughly, if you're really badly in the head, a couple of times a day, morning and night.
4 times, Arch, 4 times.
No, a little bit more for our friend here, I think.
A little bit more. Okay. Now, be fair dinkum, Laurie.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair dinkum.
you are.
Yeah.
So you used to put it on your own head 3 or 4 times a day?
My word, I did.
Every day?
Every day.
And how long did it take before you got this thatch?
About 3 months.
That did it?
Yeah.
Could you see it growing?
No, you could feel it. It was just like baby fluff.
So I didn't mean that you could actually see it. Okay. So I've heard of grass growing, but not that. Okay, now listen. So what did your wife think of this when you actually put this stuff on your head?
Well, I thought it was off the nana myself.
She thought you were a bit crazy, but I guess she was appreciative of the fact
Oh,
that you...
yes, and the finish.
But I guess it's fairly obvious. How do you get rid of the smell?
Well, you just put a drop of scent in the water.
So you just get some perfume?
Yeah, perfume.
Scent. That's what we used to call it.
That's
Bit of
right.
scent. A lot?
No,
That'd be enough?
that's enough.
That'd be enough?
Yeah,
Smell like a baby's bottom.
that's right.
Righto. Well, I guess you would anyway. I guess you would. Very much. Let's demo on Archie's head, all right? Now... What do you mean? Here, Arch. We got some of this, so we just strain all this off.
You really want me to put that on my head?
So we'll actually turn that off. Whoop, yep, turn that off. Is that off? No, it's off. Where's this off? Is that off? Get that off, Arch? It's your head. There we go.
Do you have to, like, put it on your head? Couldn't you just... Very good.
No, no.
No, you don't drink it.
What you just do?
Look at that.
Archie. Just before people write and complain, that is in fact a piece of mince from the canteen. Don't do that, Archie. You'll get the complaints. So we're not going to put the hot stuff on there, but because you're a man of your word, we can honestly say this is it, right? The same thing.
That is it.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
In there. Can we get that? No. What more can I do?
Camera 1. Gee, I have to do everything.
So I won't help you out if you're not careful. So we get a big trowel, do we? No, we don't get a trowel. So you want to put that round your shoulders or a towel or something like that?
Sure this is going to work.
Laurie, are you sure this will work?
Well, it worked on me
So,
and a few others.
so just put your head forward.
There has been 2 or 3 disasters.
Trust me, mate, trust me. No, just... It smells all right, doesn't it? No, so this is what you did, Laurie.
That's right.
Would that be enough? Is that the sort of thing?
Yeah, I think that's plenty, mate.
No, we want to work here. Enough? Okay. So if he does that about, in his case, 4 or 5 times a day...
Oh, I'd want it.
And you'd say for normally about 3 months.
Yeah.
But is there a...
3 months.
we've got an hour and a half. Is there a chance here, Laurie, that we may actually see some growth before the show finishes?
A little bit of fluff.
A little bit of fluff?
You've got to be
Mate,
kidding, don't you?
you'll say thank you to Laurie and myself before the day's out, I tell you.
We'll see.
I got no doubts about that. Laurie, thank you. But I take it that your sons haven't followed your advice in this, have they?
No, but no necessity too.
Because they've got plenty of hair.
Plenty of hair.
I guess they just got it from you.
Yeah, that's right.
But otherwise, I mean, that's the advice. And have you put a patent on this or not?
No,
No. But you got no doubts.
no doubts about it.
And you're a man who wouldn't lead us up the wrong garden path, would you?
No, if I come back here in 3 months' time, he'll have a head of hair.
Can we
How long do
actually
I have
get
to leave it on for?
Can we get a?
Oh, I'll leave it on for 3 or 4 days and then...
You've got to be kidding.
Now listen. I want to get your word on national television that when your hair starts to grow, that you will come on, we'll bring Laurie back, and you'll publicly thank him for this.
I promise.
You promise.
I promise.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Laurie, very much indeed. Thank Ash. We'll come back on that. Would you please thank Laurie for us?